So I want to say to you here in this part of the country that the success of Jungle Bay will depend on you. The government has played its part by giving approval to Jungle Bay. Sam will play his part in building Jungle Bay and bringing tourists to Jungle Bay and Monokuma. This future success, the sustainability of this resort will depend on how you treat people who come to patronize Jungle Bay. We have to be a kinder people. We have to be a more respectful people. We have to be a people who promote cleanliness and the beautification of our country more. Too many of us just dump things in this country. Just dump things in the country. We have to recognize, my dear brothers and sisters, that people talk about the Singapore model. How a small country like Singapore got independence some decades ago, was able to become a powerhouse economically. But if you read carefully the laws of Singapore, if you go and you are chewing gum, as a matter of fact, they ban the importation of chewing gum by locals. But if you are from chewing and you throw the chewing gum on the ground in Singapore, you could go to jail. You can be flogged. But people here, this is an island, and we cannot, in an indiscriminate manner, no regard for the impact on the environment, no regard for the impact on the way of life, to just take everything that we have and throw it on the streets, and then say, well, Skerrit has to come and clean the roads for us. Where is solid waste? Where are the trucks? And so forth. So, my friends, we have to clean this country. And this is why, some 5 years ago, I sought to move, or 6 years ago, move the country towards, especially at Independence Day Community of Service, to put the tariff and cement down for a while. And let's focus on cleaning and beautifying Dominica. Because the vision I had for Dominica, and I still do, was that by us maintaining a clean environment, by us maintaining a beautiful environment, every single village in Dominica would be an attraction in itself. Because we cannot boast about we being a nature isle of the world or nature isle of the Caribbean because of what God gave to us, the trees and the flora and fauna. We have to enhance it. We have to protect it. We have to preserve it. We have to conserve it. And we cannot conserve it, we cannot preserve it by what I'm seeing in some parts of Dominica. Some parts of Dominica is just too downright dirty, and it is we human beings are dirty in it. And then we ask for the government to come clean it. I can tell you, as the Member of Parliament for Vickers, if you come to my village, my friends, we have said to the people, unless you do not hear the truck blow its horn, do not put your garbage outside. Do not put the garbage outside. Keep it in your homes and listen attentively, so when you hear the truck coming, you put your garbage outside. And this is why we've encouraged people to plant flowers. Plant flowers in the village. And of course, I lead by example myself in terms of beautifying my own private home and the surroundings of my private home. So I want to say to us here that we have to be a more respectful society. There's just too much negativism in our country. And we cannot build a country if we pervade the atmosphere with negativism. There are difficulties in Dominica, but I believe we can overcome those difficulties if we unite as a people. America, don't forget, was a colony under British rule. And because of the unity of the American people, they did not only become the most powerful nation in the world from an economic and military standpoint, but they also provided security to their former masters, the British. And without the Americans, the British security certainly would be in question. And so it is because of unity